Hi guys, so today we're going to play some X-Wing. Hi guys, so we're using the current 2.5 X-Wing rules, and that includes in relation to squad builders, even though I don't like it very much. But for the mission, we're just going to do a good old-fashioned dogfight because, again, I don't really like the new objective-based missions. Right, so in terms of lists, I am bringing Rebels. So I have Luke Skywalker with Instinctive Aim, Proton Torpedoes, Electronic Baffle, Predator, Chopper, and the S-Foil upgrade. I've got Jake Farrell with Predator and Proton Rockets. I have Wedge with Advanced Proton Torpedoes and the S-Foil upgrade. And then I have Braylon Strom in a B-Wing with Elusive, Heavy Laser Cannon, Seismic Charges, and then the free S-Foil upgrade. Okay, and up against them today is an Empire list. So we've got a TIE Defender with Colonel Vassery with Marksmanship and Proton Rockets. We've got a Lambda with Colonel Jendon. The hull upgrade, Ion Cannon, Moff Jerjerrod, and the ST-321 upgrade. In the TIE Bomber, we've got Major Rhymer. He's got Predator, Ion Torpedoes, Cluster Missiles, and Munitions Failsafe. And then in the TIE Advanced, we've got Marek Steele, and he's got Lone Wolf, Fire Control System, and Homing Missiles. Yeah, so it should be an interesting matchup. I think there's some good stuff in both of those lists. I think all of the Rebel ships are quite nasty, but I think that in the Empire list, that TIE Bomber and TIE Defender in particular are going to be pretty nasty to deal with. So right, let's get into it. Hi, I'm James, and I'm bringing my Rebels. Okay, so we're playing Rich today, who is bringing his Imperials.
Yeah, I'm bringing my Imperials.
Okay, cool. So we are all deployed. So I think we're straight into it, aren't we? So let's set some dials. Okay, so dials are set. So let's determine player order.
I got a crit.
You got a crit. So
I'm going first.
Yeah, after you.
So first is the big white fella, and he just does a 1 forward.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you'd sort of steep. I suppose it's a big base, isn't it? It's actually moves quite far.
Oh, sorry, the slice activation I meant to do this, so spend the thing, so while friendly ships acquire locks this round, they can do it beyond range 3.
Oh.
So
that's not good.
He is going to lock up that B-Wing.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh, that's right, he should have number 4.
Oh, no worries. 4 for 4. Good
4
stuff.
4. Okay, and so then it's going to be both of my 4s.
Yeah.
Vessery is going to do...
Okay. See, I thought you might get straight into it, but maybe you're setting up all the target locks.
Yeah, this is the plan, is that we are setting up
Interesting.
some target locks.
So Luke target locked.
So Luke target locked. And then
Major Rhymer.
Major Rhymer. I've got their dials the wrong way around, but actually the moves are all legal, so it's fine.
Cool.
So there's 1 forward, and he will also lock up your number 2.
Do you not like Luke or something?
Well, it's a question of what's there. And
Yeah.
so that's your 4.
Yes, that's my 4. Okay, so my B-Wing is going ahead. So he has the S-foil thing, but I don't have the card, so we're just going to have it open the whole time, just for simplicity's sake. So he's just going to go ahead 3. And he is not really much useful he can do, so I think he's just going to focus. And then Jakey boy, he's going ahead 3 because I thought you might go ahead really quickly. I didn't want to be shot turn 1. So what he is going to do is, I think I can boost quite happily and still be out of range. So he is going to boost. I'm not going to do vectored thrust or any shenanigans to move myself forward, because that would be silly. There we go. So you're 5?
My 5, so Marek is the only one left to go. He also is going nice and slowly, avoiding getting shot at, and he is, or shooting anybody, and he is going to lock up the B-wing.
Well, that's not good. At least they can still only have one target lock, can't they?
They can only have one.
Okay, that's not too bad. So you're just laying the groundwork, turn 1. Right, so we're on to Mr. Skywalker. So we're going to have the S-foils. I'm going to have them closed so I can do a sneaky boost. So he's going to flip his dial as well. And then we will boost. Oh goodness, that wasn't clever. There we go. So my 6.
Use the locks.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Just openly cheating.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy to show a lock.
Wedge is going to have S-foils closed. The trick is remembering to open them next turn. And he's going to do the same thing. He kind of completely threw me actually. I would have been better off just going ahead full with everything, but hindsight's... so boost. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Okay, so that's turn... Well, I don't know if there's any...
Nobody's going to have anybody in range at that.
No, okay, cool. Alright, so that's turn 1 done. Okay, so dials are set. So player order.
Got 2 hits.
3
You've
hits.
got 3 hits, so you
Okay,
win.
well let's have more of that. But it's...
So it's the big fella first.
Yep,
And
the
once
big
again,
cheese.
he's going
Ahead 1. It's his base going with him.
I should have got a tighter base. So that, and for an action, he will focus.
Okay. So it's my 4.
Your 4s now.
Ooh, okay. Let's do Jake first. Can't remember what this thing is. After you perform a... Okay, I'll do it then. Fine. Okay. Because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that B-wing. Oh, goodness. I'm going to knock everything. So I'm doing a 5k turn.
Okay.
I kind of thought you might end up being more aggressive with... I'm sensing immediately that you haven't, but I thought you might end up about here with the bomber, or here. But,
I'm going to say no, that's not what's happening.
Okay, so that wasn't a good play. Should have gone 5 or 4 ahead, I think. Judging from your reaction, 4 ahead and then a boost would have been better, I think, or a focus.
Let's just say you didn't want to be pointing that direction.
Yeah, okay, alright. So let's do B-wing. So we're going to go ahead 2. I think I need a target lock, so I have to spend the target lock, I think. So I shall target lock
the big fella.
the big cheese. Okay, so now it's your 4.
That's my 4s.
Okay, just show me how wrong I was with that A-wing.
So the bomber is kind of
That's so annoying.
But then it's not that bad, because I haven't got the A-wing locked.
Yeah, that's not too... yeah, that's very...
So he's... Because all I'm doing with the bomber is focusing it. If the A-wing was locked,
That would be that would be
it'd be a different thing. But
I think I've made the same mistake 2 turns in a row where I thought you'd play more aggressively than you have. So I thought you might want to get straight in to chuck some nasty stuff at Luke, but you're kind of happy doing that.
From that move, with how far forward you were, it doesn't really matter where you're going to be. You're going to be in range of something he's got and explosive.
Yeah.
So so now Vessery.
Yeah.
I hope I judged this right.
Yeah, that's what although I thought you'd bring the Lambda into arc as well to complete the kill box, but he's not very manoeuvrable, is he?
So he, as he is a type defender, and he moves fast over 3, gets a free evade. So we do that, and we do a focus on him as well.
Cool. So my 5.
Your 5s.
So it's just Luke. So going to open S-foils, because that would have been horrific if I'd forgotten that. I don't think I have any nonsense, so let's get straight to his move, which is ahead 1. Goodness. So, I keep saying goodness because I'm trying to swear less, but I think I'll be swearing soon. So I think I focus, because I can ignore the target lock thing, can't I? Okay.
Okay, and so Steel is just kind of zooming at the side. I just want to check something because I want to see if I would have made that move. That would have been too close to comfort.
Yeah, I think so.
So Steel is running up the flank.
Okay. What's his action?
His action, what's he got on the menu?
Thought a boost might be on the cards.
No, he can't boost in an advanced. If he could,
Can't be that advanced.
But he's not, so he is just going to take another focus. Not that anything's going to happen.
You never know. So that just leaves...
Wedge manages to teleport from one side of the map to the other.
So Wedge is going to use the teleport ability. Oh, he's going to open his S-foils and then use the teleport ability. But he's only teleporting 3 ahead. Okay. So we've kind of... Yeah, I'll focus anyway.
Okay. So...
shooting.
Shooting. So Wedge will be first to shoot at 6.
Nope. I can measure his range to anything now.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I think I'll be...
But I think he's only got the bomber in arc.
As a...
Yeah.
Yeah. So the bomber... Just about range 3.
Range 3.
So I
2
will
dice.
have a pop at the bomber. Yep. I don't think there's any shenanigans. I will spend the focus because I'll be very surprised if you're shooting at him this turn. And you're obviously rolling 1 fewer dice because so plus 1
2
minus 1
goes to 3, comes back to 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to live dangerously and go hit crit.
Oh,
I'm going to take it.
Okay.
And it's a direct hit.
Of course it is. I think your deck only has direct hits in it.
Reimer might not live long, but he's going to go out in a blaze of glory.
So it's
he might not actually because Luke's probably going to kill him.
So it's Luke, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've sort of got to get rid of him basically. Otherwise, I think Luke's going to be in serious trouble. So I'm going to fire the protons. I'm going to burn a force for instinctive aim. That's range 3. I'm not sure it matters.
It doesn't matter for warheads. Oh, I'm going to regret this.
I am off. Yeah, 4 dice. Cool. Okay, we need a really good roll. That's okay. So what I actually might do is I might spend a force instead of the focus. So I will keep that focus. So that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
So you're on 3 defense, aren't you?
No, I'm on 2 defense because it's 2 base. It's range 3, but they're warheads.
Oh, cool. Okay. So spend that focus.
Spend the focus to get an evade, and then it's a hit.
Oh, it was one of them. I didn't even notice one of them was a crit.
And a crit.
Just
Structural damage, while you defend, roll 1 fewer defense die, but he's not quite dead. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he is dead.
so my 4. I think Jake's possibly not
Not
doing
got
much.
kind of thing.
So I'll do a primary attack with Braylon. So that'll be range 3 out of 4. Oh!
2.
Is that just about 2?
I
think it's 3.
3. 3 if you can get the whole.
Yeah. So that's range 3. Okay. So I'm on just the normal 3 attacks. 1 crit.
Yes. Evaded.
Cool. Okay, so I will spend the target locked cannon. Okay,
3 hits.
3 hits, that's nasty.
1 evade.
Cool.
So
it's
2
just
shields.
2 shields.
Run.
Okay, so
So
you
my
want-
4. Right, we're going to proton rocket. Wedge.
Oh no. If only I hadn't spent that focus, like an idiot. Assume it's range 2.
It's range 2, so
Yeah.
range is 1 to 2.
Cool.
The second, after you perform an attack, you can turn what? So hit. After you perform an attack, you can change 1 hit result into a crit. So I will spend the focus, change that into a hit, and then change that into a crit.
Okay, so that's nasty. So I need 2 evades. Okay, so I'll lose 2 shields and then take a crit.
Take a crit.
Console fire. Before you engage, roll 1 die, suffer, on a hit, suffer 1 damage. Action, repair this card. Okay, so since I will be repairing. Okay.
Okay,
So this is
so
Cool. I think that's it, isn't it?
no, because the
Lambda.
shuttle still has a shot, and he's going
yeah.
to shoot at the B-wing right in front of it.
Cool. And I'll be using my one green.
3 hits.
3 shields. God, this game's been savage so far. So you've done 6 damage to me, and I've done 6 damage to you. But it's just that mine are all on one guy. Actually, I've done 5 to you. You kind of did 1 to yourself. When
I
you
did
a
1 to myself
direct
by
fire.
putting a direct hit.
Okay, so back to dials.
Back to dials.
Okay, so dials are set. So let's
Rolling for player order.
play order.
Got 2 hits. You've got a hit and a
crit.
crit, so you are move first, shoot first.
Cool.
So
But
first is going to be the lander.
okay, this may or may not scupper me depending on what you do with this lambda. Okay. Oh, okay. So is it my 4?
So your 4s.
Okay, so I'll do the A-wing first. So he's going to continue the theme of being horribly out of position by going horribly out of position. So he's going to go ahead 5. Basically, I wanted to get a blue manoeuvre, but I didn't want you to one-pump him before he does his proton rockets. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost, and then I'm going to use my, what do you call it? Is it a vectored thrusters to, after you perform an action. Oh, you can't do the same action.
You can't do the
twice.
same action twice.
Ooh, okay. In that case, okay. In that case, what is he? So he can't do anything else. So he's just gonna. Yeah, so that's his move. Ooh. Do you know what? When I was plotting the dial, I imagined double boosting to here, and then as I was doing it, I remembered you can't double boost.
Double boost.
So that could be bad.
Oh.
B-wing,
B-wing, yeah.
gentle 1. So it's the one thing I can do in X-wing is I can form the kill box. And then what we're going to do is, so I'm going to use my free upgrade card thing to barrel roll then target lock. So I'm going to go left and backwards.
Okay.
That's definitely not going to hit that asteroid, do you think?
No, you're miles away from the asteroid. Right, it's debris.
I think we've established I'm not the best flyer. And then I shall target lock this gentleman here, but I am stressed.
So my 4.
It's like you don't want to go straight into my cannons. It's a bit selfish if you ask me.
And gets an evade.
I don't know if that was on purpose either, but that was that lined up perfectly.
I thought you were going to slow roll the B-wing and go for the lambda.
The thing is, I didn't anticipate. I thought you'd put the lambda here, and you'll see by my moves in a second that I thought it was going to go there as well.
Are these two sort of gently?
Well, yeah. So what I wanted to do was do. I can't remember what the move's called, but you know, we do the red. So I wanted to do the red thing and then sort of point that way. So I wanted one to do that, and then the other to do a K-turn and make like a proper box in this area. But I was worried the lambda was going to be there. So you'll see what I did instead. Is it? That's my 5, isn't it?
It's your 5.
So I did a K-turn with him instead.
K4.
Oh yeah, K4.
Because that was the other thing I was pondering doing was K-ing, but I didn't think I was going to land it.
Cool, I'm stressed. And then your 5. So Mr. Steele.
He's still well out of action, to be honest. I thought, let's just try a little bit. I'm going to barrel roll left forward. I don't think that's going to get me into range 3,
but it might.
Possibly.
We on to Mr. Antilles.
Mm-hmm.
So unimaginatively, same thing, yeah. So what I wanted is, for him to K4 and then to Luke and end up about there facing that way, but I think this still works, hopefully. Problem is that tie is going to be nasty.
That target lock's
Oh,
from
that was on Luke, wasn't it? So keep moving without the target locks. Right, so
okay,
shooting.
so shooting.
So Mr. Antilles first. So he's just going to shoot into the backside of. It's 3.
It's just 3.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he's just gonna. Oh. Okay, I forgot about the console fire.
Right, so roll 4 damage.
No.
Ouch! You take the damage.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, this better be big now. Oh, James. Oh God, everything's going badly now. Okay.
Okay, and now you're 5.
Okay, well I'm gonna obviously use the proton torpedoes. So I shall use my final proton torpedo into
Vessery.
Part of me doesn't know whether to save it for the save it for when I'm focused as well, but I think I just put my faith in this roll. So that's just a hit and a crit.
Hit and a crit.
So are you evading one of those? Or we just evade both?
Evade both of them.
Okay.
Okay, so Marek. Oh, it was close. First edition, I'd have made that.
Could they boost in first edition?
Well, no, but you got another like 5 mil of movement out of a barrel roll in first edition.
Oh, yeah,
you could go back at the base to the front of the base.
Yeah.
So Marek doesn't get to go, so we're back to your 4.
So we'll just do this guy. So I've got a target lock on you. I'm not going to be able to do the cannon nonsense.
Because I'm too close to it for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've still got 4 dice though.
Oh yeah. Thank you. But I do get to reroll 2 with my pilot ability. I will reroll those 2. What's 2 dice? So that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
Ah, that's so annoying.
I will spend the evade and take 1.
Oh, okay. I'll keep in the focus
I
for
want
the.
the focus because I want to destroy that B-wing, which I might be able to do. Vessery is over here. Actually, now I haven't got my proton lock because it's unlikely, but I'd rather have target lock and focus. So,
Yeah.
so Vessery, this may come as a surprise, but he's going to shoot the B wing.
Is he? Okay.
Right, so 4 shots. So after you, nothing else is shooting at him. I will just spend the focus to make that into that, and then I will use marksmanship to turn one of them into a correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will reroll because I'm stressed.
Oh yeah.
No.
So 3 hits and a crit on the B. So hit.
Yeah. So
Then 2 damage cards and 1 face up.
Face up. If it's direct hit, I'm dead. Little blinded pilot.
So last but not least, Jedden can fire out the back.
Oh, he's fallen into my trap and now I have a force. It was all part of the plan.
So Jedden fires out of the back.
Yeah.
Gets a hit.
Cool. I'm on 3 defense, aren't I?
We're on 3 defense because we're at long range.
Oh god.
Okay. Well,
So I'm going to have to spend the force I just got to make one of those into an evade and evade it.
so that's everybody shot.
Yeah. So that's
And
into
back
the
2 dials. Okay.
Okay.
Roll for player order.
Alright, just do it.
I've got an eyeball and 2 hits.
I got 1 hit.
Okay, so we start with my 3.
Yeah.
He hits the brakes
Oh.
and stops dead where he is.
Okay.
And so then it's my
Your
4. Defender gonna defender.
Oh my god, he's actually. Wow.
It's a white K turn.
How?
By paying an enormous number of points for it.
Yeah, fair enough. Jeez.
It's a very predictable thing for a defender to do. So he's going to go like that. Oh, he is going to generate his free evade and get a focus.
Oh my goodness. My 4, isn't it? So I'm going to go ahead 1. So I need to get rid of that thing. So I think what I might do is immediately get it again by focusing and barrel rolling. I think he might be toast, but if I can make him not toast for a turn, then that would be good. I'm going to go left and back.
Left and back.
Yeah. That puts me at range 2. I'm just, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop. There we go, and he is stressed. Okay, so it's this guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 towards the action.
Not quite.
No.
Could it be that he's pulled off a master stroke? Because what I'm going to do is
He's boosting and proton rocket me.
I'll focus first, and then I will stress myself to use the vectored shenanigans, vectored thrusters, so I can perform a red boost, and I will do a left boost. Where's my left? This is the one part of my move I was confident about. The rest of it I'm not so confident about. So he's done that.
My 5.
Yeah.
That sounds slightly tasty.
Oh no. Please don't one pump my A-wing.
So Marek is going to move there, and he is going to.
Oh no.
So he's number 2. He's going to move his lock onto the A-wing.
Okay, so it's my 5.
Your 5.
Cool. So Luke is doing a gentle 2. So I'm going to de-stress. Right, so I'm just going to look at... I think it's better to target lock because I can use the force to potentially change stuff if needed. Oh, my healing's locked onto it, isn't it? Cool.
Okay, and then wedge.
Yeah, so he's doing a gentle
Target
2.
lock.
Same thing. And he is going to repair his thing because that's just craziness. Okay. There we go.
Right, so
Get these dials out of the way.
shooting then. We're going to be starting with Wedge, as always.
Yeah. So he's going to be range 3, I think, quite comfortably. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, good.
in fact, Luke's range.
Everyone's range 3. Ooh.
Yeah, range 3.
Cool. So yeah, I'm just going to shoot the defender, so you'll be on +1, -1 defense dice again. I'm not a predator, that was the last game. Yeah. I have 1 hit.
Evaded.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
So now it's 5s. This is my 5.
You're 5 first.
So, Marag is going to shoot at the A-wing.
No.
So,
I really don't want you to one pump him.
when you perform a primary attack against a defender, you have locked. What's the range? Borderline, I think it's 2.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's 2.
Ah.
Just. I can roll 1 additional attack dice. I also have a fire control system, so I can re-roll one of these without spending the lock. I will re-roll one of those without spending the lock, and I will turn that into a crit.
Okay. So I need to save one of these to make sure my shields absorb it. And I do, so that's 2 shields.
2 shields.
Okay. Right. So is it my 4s?
No, because the priority's still on me,
Okay,
isn't it? So I'm going first, so my 4 goes first.
Cool.
Vessery is going to try and finish the B-wing.
Okay.
Where's my zapper gone?
There it is.
So I think that is going to be obscured.
Wow. Does that mean I get another green?
You get another green.
Nice. I'm re-rolling both because I'm stressed. I also have
But
a
it is
elusive.
only range 2.
Okay.
So you're getting 2 greens.
I also put elusive on him, and I now realise it's pointless because there's pilot ability. But
So shooty.
any nonsense?
So because he is already locked by someone else, I can transfer my lock onto him.
Cool.
And reroll both of those for 2 hits. Proton Rockets is 5, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll spend the focus for 3 hits
Ooh.
instead.
If I can, unless I can. Oh,
Unless you can roll 3 evades on 2 dice.
I would be doing quite well, wouldn't I? Oh, okay. I see why you spent it now. I thought you were some sort of lunatic. Right, so 10 damage. So I think you still have to technically deal cards for some reason.
Yeah, so you should deal out all 3.
Oh, I should deal out all 3, even though he can only take.
Even though he only takes 1, you could
Okay.
deal out all of the ones that's done.
Cool. I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't know.
I've never quite understood it, but it's
No,
apparently
it
what you
doesn't.
do.
Yeah. Over to my 4.
Over to your 4.
Alright, let me just take great pleasure in getting this attack pool together. I have 5 dice. I'm going to target Colonel Vessery.
Yeah.
Big dice. I'll spend the focus. What do the rockets do? Nothing. Just 4 hits and 1 crit, which was.
What I have proton?
That was good rolling, wasn't it?
So what have you got?
4 hits, 1 crit.
4 hits, 1 crit. So 1, 2 evades. So
Okay.
that goes. That's most of my shield's gone.
Okay, cool.
And Jendon has range 3 on Luke.
Oh.
Out my back.
So I get my force back.
You get your force back. Get a hit.
Sorry, is it range 3?
Range 3. Right.
Oh. Okay. That was an interesting turn. Back to dive. Okay, player order. Pow.
Got a crit.
1 crit, 2 hits.
1 crit, 1 hit. So I'll move first. Shoot first.
Okay, I'm not sure I wanted that. So it's your
So
lambda.
it's my Lambda. Who is?
He's got a cannon there.
He's got to shoot. He can shoot out the back, which kind of gives you a lot of flexibility and just tootling around and keeping things in arc. And he de-stresses.
So my.
He's got an action.
Oh yeah.
He has got an action to do, and for his action, he is going to. We will just focus. Okay, so then it is your 4.
Oh. Yes. Boom. Right, is this going to land?
You'll land that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
Oh no, maybe not. Hold on. Right, we
Yeah,
get
I think
let me
we
get
better
me
do this
marker.
properly. We put
Oh.
the integrity of the game.
There we go. He was there.
Cool.
No, he's not going to land that, is he? Because you can put him there, but there's not enough space for this, so he's based to get back in without moving him.
Not
So
quite.
back he goes.
Okay, so I go.
So you go tootle tootle tootle.
Do I still
Stop.
count as doing the blue, or do you have to complete the manoeuvre? Right, so we think that you can de-stress him because he's
you
executing.
executed a blue manoeuvre, but you do not need to complete the blue manoeuvre to remove the stress.
Excellent.
Now, because we're into second point 2.5
So
edition,
red.
you can red focus if you so wish.
I am 100% going to red focus. Thank you, 2.0. No, 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Right, so Tide Defender does his 4K again.
Ah, that's going to mess me right up, isn't it?
You can't say it wasn't predictable.
Do you know what? I didn't really think about what you were going to do. I thought you might go either this way or that way around the asteroid. I've kind of, yeah, that was me being a. Because
So he's gone fast, so he gets his that, and he's going to take a focus.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't he want a lovely focus taken?
Okay.
Nice.
So it's my 5.
So yeah, it is your 5.
Okay, I'm going to have to do this very sheepishly. Ahead 1. I haven't actually thought about what action I'm going to do.
You only get the
So I
option
can-
to
I can
do.
red.
You can red focus.
I can red focus. I'm actually not going to do an action with Luke because I don't want him stressed for next turn. It's your 5 next, isn't it?
My 5 next. Now this is where actually. Right, we need to mark the A-wing because I don't know if I'm going to land this.
I'll put my finger on that. It doesn't move.
Oh no, he's there. Oh no, he's not because he's actually going to hit the. I'm not going to do it. Well, I actually do it, don't I? I do the move.
So you complete the move, but you
And I
take.
end up on there. So debris now works. So I take a stress
Cool.
for doing that. Debris now works basically like asteroids used to.
So do you roll a dice
So I
and
roll
potentially
dice.
take a hit?
Don't take another hit.
Cool. Or do you?
I would get a second stress.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I've got a stress from the move and a stress from the
Okay. So he is on 2
from the
stress.
asteroids. That's not great.
So Wedge has gone 1 forwards, and we're talking. So I rolled a focus so he doesn't take the damage for bumping a friendly. So we're talking off camera, and obviously I've done this by accident. But if I was going to conga line behind the Colonel, this is the way to do it because Luke can. Oh, in fact, sorry. Before anything else, I can't use my protons because I can't target lock, can I? I can only
No.
red focus. I'll still red focus. But yeah, we're saying this is the ideal way to do it because Luke can use force to modify at range 0 and then Wedge is still at range 1, so that's inadvertently worked out quite well, which was totally by accident. So are we on to shooting?
We're on to shooting, so
Cool.
Wedge is going to be first to shoot. He's going to shoot at Vessery, obviously.
No, I'm going to shoot it. No, yeah, I'll shoot the Colonel Vessery. So I'm on 4 dice.
You're on 4 dice. I'm on 3. I'm on 2.
Cool. I'm going to focus.
Focus that for 2 hits and a crit.
Yep.
I'm taking a crit. I will spend both of those to
Yep.
just take a crit. Because I need him
Let's
to.
see if your deck has anything other than direct hits.
Blinded Pilot. Oh,
But it's not a direct hit.
no, it's not a direct hit.
Luke next, isn't it? Because I won the roll off.
Yeah.
So I'm using 3 dice, and I can only modify them with the force. Oh goodness! There's 1 crit.
1 crit.
Oh wow!
Take another crit. Fuel leak after I suffer. Okay.
So I think Marek hasn't got anyone.
Marek has managed to not get Ark because of where the
So
Bailey's ended up.
If I'd have actually ended up where I wanted to end up, I'd be dead.
Oh yeah.
And then it's on to Jake, isn't it? Does Jake have Eternal? I'm not sure he does.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Range 3 or
Range 3, probably. Let's get the ruler out.
The game goes on my
Range 2.
2, okay. So I'm on 2 dice. Right, step. Okay.
2 hits.
Oh.
Right, so he is destroyed,
But he still gets to
but he gets to still shoot with simultaneous fire.
Cool. So can you destroy the A-wing, which has 2 hull points?
Hitting a crit.
Ooh. Range 2, I'm on 3. So I've got the focus, but if I triple blank this. That's so annoying. I'm pretty sure that is mine. Okay. Jeez. That's annoying. To be fair, I think that's justice for your dice then as well, to be fair.
Okay.
Are we,
So Jendon has no shot.
so back to dials.
To dials.
Okay, player order.
I've got an eyeball, you've got a crit, so you'll move first, shoot first.
That one's a big
So-
boy. Ooh.
I might have misjudged that. So he takes the damage automatically,
Okay.
and then I roll for another damage.
Oh, okay, that's nasty.
Nothing happens.
But he's stressed
But he
now.
is stressed.
Right, so it's my. I won the roll off, didn't I? So it's Luke.
Yeah.
So I've done a bit of a wild card here, just gone 3 ahead because I was trying to figure out, do I K-turn, do I do this, do I do that? And I thought, if we bump, that actually works for me because I could use the force. But I'm concerned you're now going to end up there. So I'm just going to focus because I have no idea where you're going to be.
Okay, and I'm going to bump into you.
Okay. Thank God.
So
I thought you might do a gentle 2.
the 2 would have been alright, but
Again, hindsight's.
it doesn't get you up the freaking thing either, so I don't shed any stress because I take another stress for landing on it again.
Of course, yeah.
And
But no damage.
no damage.
He's just somehow more stressed than when he started.
Well, he's the same stress.
Oh, you
I did a blue,
yes.
lost it, and then
Cool.
gained it again. So, yeah, that.
So what's Wedge
I
going to do?
think he's dead.
So, I don't know if I've played this badly as well. Again, this might be one of those, I've played it badly because you didn't end up where I thought you were going to end up. So what I might have to do, could barrel roll back and right, but I don't know if I'm going to hit that debris. Yeah, I'm going to target lock for next turn.
Right, so shooting. Wedge has no shot.
Nope, so,
Luke is shooting.
so range 0, so I can only modify this with the force.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 crits. Very nice.
2
2
blades.
blades though.
Return fire.
Turn 5, so I'm only getting 2 here.
Cool. I'm only getting 2 anyway, so.
That's a hit.
Cool. That's a damage. Ooh. Okay. Back to dials after
to
a
dials.
super eventful turn. Okay. Player order.
Player order.
Goes to you.
Goes to me.
Lambda.
Okay, Lambda. He's just going to gentle 2 around. stressed. That's fine. And actually, then it's Marek as well.
Yeah. Ooh.
2 forward.
Okay.
So that's Luke's.
Yeah. Sorry. Do you mean you got it?
So that will put us in.
So he's only on 1 stress now.
There. Mr. Block, I think, and so he manages to de-stress once, but he's probably getting wedged in the side.
Maybe not. So let's do Luke first. I was going to do a hard...
K4.
Yeah. I was going to do a hard 3 and now I wish I had. So I was going to end up there and then potentially seeing where you end up, maybe even put his S-foils and come back round with a boost. But apparently I'm not that smart. Right, what do you think Wedge is doing?
Wedge, based on where you thought Marek was doing, I think Wedge is doing a hard 2 to the right.
You'd be wrong.
K4ing.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll finish that.
Oh yeah, you should be
Do you think?
fine. Yeah, that's absolutely
Okay.
perfect. That's lined up a kill shot
Okay.
there.
So I was right then, what I was thinking. It's just that I'm also going to get shot back. So
You are going to get shot back, but not with any significant mods going on.
yeah. So I just got to hope you fluff, I suppose. But I'm stressed.
So you are stressed.
Shooty.
Shooty. So wedgy.
Okay.
Worse when you say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 no mods. All right. So I've got 3 hits. So Marek's going to do his evade roll. So -1 because of Wedge's silliness. So there's 2 damage.
3 damage.
3. Oh, 3 damage. Sorry. Yeah.
So 2 shields and a hit.
Cool. Right.
So Marek returns fire.
Yes, that's what we're yeah. So I'm on 2 dice. Ooh.
I will take. Yeah, I mean that's all I can do.
I'm such an idiot. I set up the advanced proton torpedoes and I forgot about it. Oh, James. Okay, well let's see what we get. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Oh, hold on a minute. Can I get a range check on?
Yeah. Just out of 3.
Lone Wolf is in play,
Okay.
so I can re-roll
Cool.
on the dice. No.
Okay. Cool.
And
So-
that also meant I should have had it on the blinking incoming attack as well.
Okay, at least we.
No, no, because I spent it there, so
Oh,
it's
yes.
fine. You can only do it once a turn.
Okay, that's okay. I was literally setting up the torpedoes. I forgot. That's so annoying. But Luke's here now, so Daddy Luke's gonna do the business. Obstructed, I'd say. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4.
Right. Big dice. Hitting a bit.
Correct. If any.
No. I feel very silly. Okay. What am I going to do? Back to
Back
dials.
to dials.
So dials are set.
Yeah.
Player order.
Player order. I've got an eyeball.
3
I've
dice.
got a thing, so I move shooting first. If you wouldn't mind revealing the lander, it's just kind of doing a gentle 1.
Shall I move in?
Yes.
So you're de-stressing.
De-stressing. Oh, he is going to. Well, I remember he's going to spend his other Gendon point and do. Actually, no, he's not. He's not going to do his Gendon point.
Okay.
But he's just going to lock up.
Target lock Luke.
Target lock Luke.
Cool.
He's 4, isn't he?
Cool.
Easily. Right, there we go.
So now it's Marek. Thanks.
It's Marek who is doing a gentle 2.
To be fair, it might not be the worst thing in the world if I've saved those torpedoes for
Like
the
that.
lander.
So he has that target lock on him. He is now finally de-stressed.
Cool.
And what he's going to do is barrel roll that way and back.
Ooh. Right, so let's do Luke. So Luke's going ahead too. I just want rid of that stress. Okay. That's fine. I forgot I was thinking about closing my S-foils to get the boost, but I'm actually not unhappy with just maybe getting a target lock on the Lambda. Just go.
Okay, and then Reg.
Oh yeah. So
That's my one that I shed. Gentle one, Eviscerate.
Yes. So I'm going to barrel roll right and back.
Right and back. So
I don't know if that will work.
well, we'll see. Think of this. Yeah, it's fine.
By work I mean get behind you, but
I was not going to get.
I
was never going to get behind me unless you were somehow could barrel roll with a curved 3.
that would be handy. Oh, shooting, sorry.
Shooting, but I don't think anybody has any shots.
Lucian possible, but it doesn't.
No, Luke.
So back start. Right, player order.
Player order. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it won't matter next turn. But we'll see. Over to
I
you.
get a crit. Right, so if you should move, reveal, and then
yes.
the Lambda.
Ooh, gentle 1.
Gentle 1.
There it is.
There.
Action.
Action, we will focus.
Go.
Because he's already got a block.
Marek.
Marek is going to.
Okay.
The problem is that we can both. We can. Right.
You're going to be in Bump City again.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a linked action to focus and into a red barrel roll left back.
Determined to make me bump every time. Shall I do Luke now?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you thought I was going to do.
No, because I probably wouldn't have put. I thought you were probably going to K Luke and start swinging in for the Lambda.
I almost did, but then I changed my mind. I might go left and back because I've got Predator, so that will be handy. So left and back.
Yeah, Marek's dead.
But what's Wedge doing? Wedge will be bumping. Bump for Sir, please. Okay. Wedge first.
Yeah.
Wedge is not going to do an action.
Well, he's not going to do an action.
So it's just my 3 dice against
It's
your
your
3
3
dice.
Yeah. Well, it's my 2 dice.
2 dice?
Yes, because
do you only have
it's
2 dice
Wedge.
space? But I thought if we're bumped, I can't.
Oh yes, that's it.
I can't do shenanigans.
Evade. Okay, Marek might not be dead.
We've still got Luke. I
Might be
assume
dead next turn.
Marek out of.
Marek has no arc for anybody, so.
So Luke's on 4 dice because he's range 1. So I say 4 dice. So I'm re-rolling 1 for Predator, and I have 2 Force. Okay. So I'll re-roll this one for Predator, and then I'll use a Force.
Okay, so we're definitely taking the crow.
Ooh.
We're dead.
Just
We're
dead.
So that's a hit and a crit.
That was cruel giving you hope, and then me just rolling all hits.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh, have you got shenanigans?
I got Lone Wolf.
Oh, so that's a re-roll.
I can reroll one of
Yeah,
these
so
dice.
you've got it back at the end of last turn, and then spending it now.
I've got it back.
Ah, so annoying. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, so back to
Back
Dials.
to Dials.
Right, should we do player order for what will
Player
hopefully be
order.
the last time? 2 hits.
2 hits. I think I like to away with that. 3 eyeballs, so
Okay.
I win that. And so, if you wouldn't mind doing the lambda, as it's over on your side.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Hard to. It's over by your mug.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the gentle one would definitely have dropped it onto the.
That was a stress.
That was a stressy one.
But he's not in a bad position now, apart from the copper scatter next to him, won't he? But
He's going to get asteroided, but
can't be helped.
he does also at least have a target lock on.
So,
Marek is going to do all that. So I should come off. Should have done that.
I was about to say that I think I'd messed up by assuming you'd go first. But actually it might not have been a mess up after all then.
Marek is going to do that.
Yeah, so he's...
And is going to focus.
Cool. What do you think Luke's doing?
Luke. Wow.
Oh, okay, I kind of gave it away, didn't I, a little bit. So I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna sort of hover so I don't have to mess about loads.
Oh, it's Helen rolling.
So he's stressed.
He's stressed.
We're just going to go ahead 1. And then he is going to barrel roll back and left and back, I think. Should hopefully. Hopefully I'll be out of arc with the lambda as well. Okay. So wedge is shooting. So I shall shoot at range 1.
Range 1.
I will spend the target lock, because I'm saving my torpedoes after all.
2 hits.
Okay. 1 damage? Oh, lone wolf.
Lone wolf. No, he's dead.
Okay. Luke next. I think he's presumably out of range.
Everybody's out of range.
Only just. Cool. Your lambda?
Out of nothing's got anything in arc. Ray's got Luke in arc, but we know Luke is out of range.
Yeah. Back to dials. Okay, so...
So player order no longer matters because I've got nothing at that 5, so...
Cool. So what's he up to?
He's just going to fly straight over that debris
Cool.
and take a second stress.
Just collecting them.
Doesn't take any damage
Cool.
though.
So Luke... I'm not going to bump out my whack-a-mole. I just realised that in my head I was doing it the other way around. So I am bumping.
You are bumping.
Okay. But I take the stress off, but I'm not doing
You
it.
de-stress and you roll a dice.
Oh yeah, of course I do. Oh James, you idiot.
You take a damage.
Oh my goodness, okay. I was just saying off camera that I don't think I've embarrassed myself too much and I do stuff like that. Right. Set and hopefully laying the groundwork.
So, talon roll, 3 forward, backward, or probably forward.
Let's go there. Like that. So hopefully that's laying the groundwork for... In fact, I'll have to do 1 turn to get the target lock and then the next turn to advance to proton. But...
Okay, so shooting.
I think it's just wedge, is it?
Wedge has range.
Yeah,
Just
probably out of
Luke
arc.
doesn't have arc.
Just do wedge at range 3. Hit.
Evade.
Cool. Dials.
Dials.
Head 2.
I had 2.
So shall I do that and you roll the dice?
So it definitely takes a damage for going over a rock.
Yeah.
And then we roll the dice. And it takes another damage.
So I've done 3 damage to it, I think, and then you've done 2 damage to it.
And I've done 2 damage to it.
Excellent. Over to Luke.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a hard 2. Just going to, oh goodness, going to cheat. That's what that wedge do. I think wedge, if wedge bumps, I will be extremely surprised. So I should be.
You're not going to, you shouldn't be able to bump from there.
You say that, but I'll find a way. Well, I've got 2 force, I've got a target lock, so I might as well do that just to put myself closer anyway. Because that might even get rid of the obstruction as well. And then wedge, it's going to do a gentle 2. Oh, okay, right. Forgot to close my thing again for the boost, but actually I want to target lock anyway. So I'm going to try and target lock that.
Okay.
And I'm going to
take the range, you're fine.
Cool, alright. And I'm not stressed. That's blue. Okay, so Luke shooting first.
Luke shooting.
Range 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll spend the target lock to reroll this one. Do I reroll both? How many blanks are there?
There's 3 blanks.
Oh, okay, no, I'll keep that one. Okay, and then
no, there's 2 blanks. Sorry. 2 blanks, 2 focus, 3 hits.
Just openly misleading me. That's fine. I'll use both force to make that 3 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits. Oh, Wedge is meant to shoot as well, isn't he?
Wedge should have shot first.
Sorry, it's just
fine,
me being a more. 2 crits. You're on +1 -1 for range 3 on the dice. Cool, so that's a crit.
Stunned pilot. Right, so he's going to shoot out the back.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to try and polish Wedge off.
I mean, there's not really any likelihood that this is going to happen. There shouldn't be a lock on Wedge because I've got a lock on there. So where's that come from?
I put it on himself instead of that because I'm not very clever.
It's just 1 hit.
Okay, 1 of 8.
Okay.
Cool. So should we go back to Dials for what?
He's dead.
Is he? Well, yeah, because
he's going to die as soon as he moves.
Uh,
Because he's going to take a damage from the rock.
Yeah.
I can't avoid going over the rock. He will take a damage from the rock, a damage from the stunned pilot, and then he will be dead.
okay, well that sounds good. So, yeah, that's that then. So he will go kaput next turn. So that's the end of the game. It's a rebel victory, but I think it was a good. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was extremely bloody from very early on, and I feel like the first 2 turns I played quite badly because I kind of didn't clock that you were taking the time to set up all the target locks and expected you sort of just to come straight in, which is why I sort of hung back, but then it kind of meant everything was locked and my A-wing was being stupid. But I think I lucked out, I think, destroying your bomber, so I think that was pretty nice.
Yeah, because the whole list was kind of predicated on that early getting the locks,
Yeah.
and then walloping your nicely clustered aces
With the
with a cluster missile attack,
Yeah.
which, considering that I got Wedge down to 1 damage very early on,
Yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage
Yeah.
very early on, and I could then have done some more damage against Luke.
Yeah, yeah.
So Luke, by the end, was shields down. We didn't have
Yeah.
anything else on it.
Yeah.
But yes, that's not great. But then that's always a problem when you're playing something that's not initiative, the very top level.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's the risk,
the
isn't
risk
it?
you take, and
But I'd have thought you'd have had 1 turn of walloping me with something before.
yeah,
before I got it.
you want to at least get 1 salvo
Yeah,
off, but
yeah.
it is what it is.
But I don't think you needed it because with the TIE Defender, you're just running rings around me and just like it blew up 2 of my ships. But I think I just whittled it down just by shooting it with everything constantly. But
yeah, and you did kind of forget about its special party trick.
yeah, I
when
did
it
forget
did it
about that
twice in a row.
And then it did it once, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I was like, oh, what's he going to do? And then he did it again, and I was like, really surprised for some reason.
Well, the thing is, you still have at the back of your mind sometimes when he K-turned last turn, he's not going to do it again. But he can do it again.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
And again. And, I mean, it's not... I mean, Vessery's good because again, he's a good one to do with this sort of
Yeah.
list, with Jendon handing out all of the locks all over the place, because he can get locks off other people.
Yeah.
But even so, you know, Ryad's quite nice with the Caitons, because she can do it at any rate. She can make any of her straights into Ks. So you can do K5, K1. It's hilarious.
Yeah. No, it was good, and I think you were giving yourself a hard time about Marek and sort of accumulating stresses, but I think it all basically stemmed from the turn order, meaning that my A-wing was not where I wanted it to be, which means it wasn't where you wanted it to be, and then kind of stresses then.
But they were at different different levels. The A-wing didn't bump my 4. The A-wing just, I can't remember, but. I didn't use Marek well, in that I was intending him to kind of come in and be.
Yeah.
It was like turn 4 or 5 before he was even shooting.
So I was hoping to wallop all the other stuff before then, but.
Because I should have deployed him a little bit further out, so I could have more easily swung in, because I was nervous on the second turn of hitting that, swinging me in, so I had to do another one and then another one, swinging him in there. By which point I would say I was already down the bomber.
But no, I thought it was a good game, and I think obviously I ended up with 2 X-wings alive, but I think it was a lot closer than that, and it could have very easily swung the other way. Like if I hadn't destroyed the bomb, if he'd have finished off Wedge, you know. So. Yeah,
I mean Wedge is and has always, ever since first edition, been a terrifying pilot to play against.
It's kind of annoying he's slightly less broken now, because we're playing just after he got his points reduced, his equipment point. I can't remember what you call it.
Loadout points.
His loadout points reduced. So but I hope you guys enjoyed that anyway, and hopefully we'll be back with some more X-Wing.